So Clip Punk makes a video of something I said a couple of days ago. And there was one comment. Hey, Rock Jam. There was one particular comment that stood out to me. Now, let's rewind a little. From the moment I came on YouTube, and I would not kiss Diane and um, the moment I came into this community, I would not kiss Diane and Wendy's ass. And because of that, I became pretty hated. And I started the purple community because back then everything was Diana Wendy, and they were like they were like what Queen Bee is now. And I was not going to kiss their ass. I didn't care how many fucking people they had. I wasn't kissing their ass. I was standing on my own. No matter who it was, I stood on my own. Always have. People sometimes mistake creators for subscribers. Creators don't need to fit in. We have our own community. So the reason why that's so important to remember is because, yeah, there are certain creators that feel like they have to fit in somewhere. I know I don't fit in with these people, and thank God for that. I'm also not an ass kisser. I will always stick up for what's right. Whether I like the person, I don't like the person. I have been saying this for years. Years. This is not something that I started saying now. This is how I've always been. I don't give a fuck if I'm friends with you, if I don't like you. That's called integrity, and it's something that I've always fucking had.
I'm unlike them. I don't out people. I never did, and I never will. That's called integrity. I won't do it.
Integrity.
Integrity. I won't do it.
The person who made a false CPS call.
I sure did.
Is talking about integrity.
Yep.
Ain't that some shit? Integrity.
Yep.
Huh. Interesting. Did you have integrity when you made the false CPS call because you were upset over YouTube beef?
I wasn't upset over YouTube beef. It was way bigger than that. It was way bigger than that.
No, you said you didn't get people to leave you alone.
I've already explained all this.
But you don't weaponize CPS against
and I agree with
because you want people
and
to leave you alone.
I agree with you.
There are many measures you can take. There are legal measures you can take.
I am not disagreeing with you. I am not disagreeing with you.
So stop the excuses.
I'm not making excuses.
There was no reason. I don't care how deeper it goes. There was no reason to do it.
But I agree with you. I've already said this. I already said that there was no reason for me to do it. I shouldn't have done it. I already said this 10 times over.
To drop the names.
You're not saying anything I haven't said already.
To drop the names.
That I won't do. Ask MM. She's the one that outed it. Ask MM. She's the one that outed it. So ask her who the other people were.
You said they were cheering you on.
The ones that gave her the text.
Do you have proof that they were cheering you on?
Tell her to give. Yeah, look at all the text.
They were cheering you on. They were saying, "Kill CPS." Yay! Weaponize CPS as a child.
No, they said if the bitch fucking deserved it.
Miss Integrity, go fuck yourself.
I don't give a fuck if I'm friends with you, if I don't like you. That's called integrity, and it's something that I've always fucking had. And there have been many times that I have stuck up for people that did not deserve it. I have been there for people that did not deserve it. I went to bat for people that would never go to bat for me. Did it stop me? Absolutely not. Why? Because I can't help what someone else is going to do, but I can help what I'm going to do. And so many times there were people that did not deserve for me to stick up for them, knowing that they would never do that for me, but it didn't stop me because I don't need to be liked by people or for bashing someone, so on and so forth. And no amount of money would make me go that way either. And I thought this was pretty well known in the community. Like I didn't know this was something that a lot of people did not know. But yeah, you can go back to videos from 5 years ago. You'll see that same response. So for some reason, people that have made thousands of videos on me, not thousands, hundreds, just have me mistaken for someone else. So let's address it. Let's read the comment. Oh, I got to go to Clip Punk. Now, let me also state something. And I mean this. Clip Punk, why do you have Wispy tagged in this? I don't know who the fuck Karma is. I don't know why B. Tim is tagged. I don't even know who Lilith Beelzebub is. I know who I am. And I can see why Queen Bee is tagged. But I don't understand why the other people are tagged. It has nothing to do with them. But here's my question, Clip Punk. Are you newstubers? Because you kind of pick posts like newstubers. So I'm just curious. And newstubers like disappeared into thin air. So I'm kind of wondering, and you said you hung out with Wendy V. And you're from overseas. So I'm wondering if you're newstubers. But let's play the clip. And then we'll see the comments. And that was another thing. They were making fun of Brittney's foot, saying how, I think it was Rowena that was like, where's the ankle? She doesn't even have an ankle. Where's the ankle? Now, here's the other thing. I don't get why she's got me moving 1,000 miles an hour. Like, she just makes no sense in her clips of me. But clip punk. That's why I think you're news tubers. The laundry, Laura, it just doesn't make sense. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something, but I don't see the point of making me move 1,000 miles an hour when everything I said was 100% on point. Are you fucking kidding me? Clue, have you looked in a fucking mirror? Like, seriously, have you looked in a mirror? You are a fat bitch with herpes whose mouth goes down when you speak. Who the fuck are you to be talking about anybody's looks? And I mean that 100%. Queen B, you're not even on fucking camera. Who the fuck are you to talk about anybody's looks? You didn't like it when someone did it to you, so why are you doing it to someone else? And that's the part that makes me fucking sick. Then you got Cletus. Cletus, you're no fucking Matt Dillon. I don't think you should be talking about anybody's looks and anybody's weight. You shouldn't be talking about anybody's fucking weight when you sleep with Clue every fucking night. We have fat feet, and that was another thing. So that was the clip. And the comment that stuck out was this one. Call it as I see it. Says, why is she jumping on BJ's side? I mean, I don't disagree with anything she said here as much as it pains me to say that. She's definitely trying to ride BJ's coattails to get back into some sort of algorithm. She said many times that she lost almost everything when it came out that she called CPS on a creator. She let that creator go over 3 years without knowing who called and why. Okay, first of all, if I wanted to get any algorithm about Brittney, I would go against Brittney. Being on Brittney's side doesn't get me in any kind of algorithm at all. When I talk about my community to an algorithm, it's about them hitting the thumbs up. That's getting me in the algorithm, plain and simple. But call me as I see it. You have recorded enough of my videos. You would know that I always stand up for what's right, regardless of if I like the person, if I'm friends with the person, if I don't like the person. I always stand up for what's right. And that's all I did here. Again, me getting in an algorithm based on Brittney J would mean I team up with like QB and I like am best friends with her. And I hate Brittney and I make all these videos about Brittney. That would be me hating on Brittney. I mean, that would be me trying to get in the algorithm. By the way, is my chat not working? Like, nobody said a word in forever. Or are you guys just not chatting? So then they write, she let that creator go over 3 years. Actually, it was 4 years.
Wrong, Laura. You called CPS with false allegations on Makeup Mobster on August 9th, 2021. Makeup Mobster was told that Laura did make this retaliation call on July 23rd, 2024, 2 years, 11 months, and 14 days.
When Laura lost a group of mods, one of them gave the creator the messages that proved it was Laura who called. When confronted with those messages publicly, Laura admitted she called and said she would do it again. That is not what was said at all.
If everyone wants to have all this outrage for something I did 3 years ago, then so be it. It was 3 years ago. I can't change it. All I can do.
Reaction channel
Hold on.
I mean,
all I
you
can do.
accept yourself and stuff. That's your problem all the time. That's kind of what people
All
do.
I can do.
Amen, Isaac.
Is change the person that I was then, which I have. Plain and simple. There's not. I mean, you want me to get on my hands and knees and pray for forgiveness? That shit ain't gonna fucking happen.
So in your 3 years of changing, did you ever come out with this on your own?
No.
Or did your feet have to be held to the fire?
No, I was never gonna say anything.
Okay, so then fuck your changing. You didn't change.
But I can't change what I did 3 years ago.
Oh my God, you're not getting it.
No, you're not getting it.
No, you're
I
clearly
can't
not
go back in time.
And by the way, I'm getting information as we speak. So the DM says it was 2 years ago.
2 years ago, sorry.
And that was the only CPS report that was made against this person. The only report that was made is a report saying that the father was watching porn with the child. That's the only report that was made against this family.
And maybe they didn't go with the one I called then. I don't know.
I left the internet August 9th, 2021. And CPS caller, why would she say that about you? That is a strange thing to say. And then here's Laura answering back. Because I called on MM 2 years ago. You, blank, blank, and blank are the only 4 that knew. So she's going to tell MM, I didn't do a fucking thing to blank. I have every right to defend myself against Janelle's fake bullshit. Well, I think blank was trying to warn me, knowing Janelle was feeding MM info. But Janelle didn't know about CPS call. Now, again, notice what Laura says here. But Janelle didn't know about CPS call. Only people that knew are me, you, blank, and then she adds another one, and blank, okay? 4 people. And the fucking bitch deserved it. I would do it again if it wasn't so fucking obvious. If it wasn't so obvious. LOL, true dat. You guys see that right there? I would do it again if it wasn't so obvious.
Try again, though. But now you're twisting a narrative. No way, at no point did I say, oh, it was me and I would do it again. You're mixing up and confusing messages. So, no. She has no standing anywhere anymore. I don't need to fit in with a bunch of idiots. She's trying to get in wherever she can get views again. I almost feel bad for her. So I wrote her. I said, I'm not on Brittney's side. I've been where Brittney is at, and it's wrong. So then I said, LOL, you don't need to feel bad for me. I stand alone and always have. Again, if I was like most of the people here, if I wanted views that badly, believe me, I know how to get them. If you look at my videos, with the exception of J is for Justice, if you look at my videos, I have more views than any creator in this community on single videos. I think I know how to get views if I tried, if I really wanted to. And if I wanted to do what all these fake ass creators do, then I would do it. But I don't. You want to know why? Because I don't roll like that. It's not about views. It's not about super chats. It's about a collective community. Hey, East Coast, it's about a collective community. And many, many years ago, I built this community, not somewhere else. I built the purple community. You want to know why? Build it and they will come. That is how I looked at it. And that is what somebody taught me. Same thing with Patreon. I started Patreon. I had like 5,000 subscribers. And now I have 20,000 subscribers and I still have a great Patreon. So it really saddens me that after all these years, you legit still think that I need to fit in somewhere. I have never fit in, ever, ever. Because I would never cave into the masses. Going back to Diana Wendy, that is when I became the most hated person in this community because I would not cater to Diana Wendy. And I always said Diane was a scammer and Wendy was too.
Wrong again, Laura. You became the most hated person in this community when we found out you were the one who called CPS on MM to get her to shut the fuck up because you didn't like that she called you out on your bullshit. You involved her innocent child in your pity me, boo-hoo bullshit.
And that didn't go over well in this community. And then you had mods that left and blah, blah, blah. But how somebody can say that I need to fit in somewhere, someone that has watched me for so many years, that's sad. Because that is the exact fucking opposite of who I am. I have no problem going into someone's chat. Lots of times I'm blocked, sometimes I'm not. This is YouTube, and I am a creator. I have paid my dues. I have built my channel. I also have built a channel and got more subscribers than anyone in the drama community that, from where we were at. I don't mean like, MFW. I'm talking after her. Before Queen Bee Crew, during Diana Wendy. Nobody grew like I did. Molly did. But besides Molly, nobody grew like I did. I came into that community in 2019 with 5,000 subscribers. I now have 20,000. Nobody else can say that. Nobody. Now Molly can't either. But nobody else can say that. So, and I didn't have a major exodus with the CPS shit. Otherwise, I'd be down to 15. I think I lost 100, 150. Thank you. Thank you, Lemonade. Appreciate that. But yeah, nobody else has accomplished what I did. And CPS, yeah, I lost like 200 people, I think, 200 subscribers. And now I'm almost back to where I was, which is totally fine. And I keep teetering on 21 and 22. But here's, when I say get in the algorithm, let me explain this for those that may not know. YouTube does not put me in the algorithm because of my subscriber count as compared to how many views I get. I should be getting a lot more views with 20,000 subscribers. So because of that, YouTube sees it as they're dead subscribers and we're not putting you in the algorithm. Talking about Brittney J, sticking up for Brittney J regardless, is not getting me in the algorithm. That's why I never understood why all these people talked about Betty all the fucking time. I need a connection with an outside supporter, kind of like Larry did with Turtle Boy. And even then, his subscriber count hasn't flown. But I would need, for me to truly get in the algorithm and do it the fast way, I would need someone like 10 to Life recommending my channel, Stephanie Harlow recommending my channel, Law and Crime recommending my channel, Melanie Little recommending my channel. That's how you get in the algorithm. None of these people are going to recommend my channel. So I got to do it the old-fashioned hard way, which is keep ticking, keep going, and see what happens. And just, like I always said a long time ago, slow and steady wins the race. And I might be dead by the time I get 100,000 subscribers, but we're getting there. We're going to get there. But it's for me personally, and this is where I'm different than all these other creators. I also have a business that gets at least 50% of my business comes from YouTube. So that's also where things are a little different for me. Yeah, my mods don't drop the membership link enough. I yell at them all the time for it. They just don't. I'm like, guys, drop the membership link more. We got to drop the membership link more. Hey, Yanni. But literally, half of my half of my customers are from YouTube. So for me, it's not just about, hey, Jiggy, it's not just about super chats or numbers, because I also sustain a business. So don't feel bad for me, call it as I see it. You absolutely have no reason to feel bad for me, okay? Trust me on that. Dolly got a lot of his by lying. Dolly got a lot of his by being phony. Dolly got a lot of his by being an asshole. I'm not going to be any one of those things. And yeah, that's it. I'm never going to be fake. I'm never going to be phony. And I also don't have the time that some of these people have. Like, I just don't. I don't have the time to sit on a live all day and not make any money. These people get way more super chats, so it's worth it for them to sit there all day. I don't. I sit there with 20 people. It's just not worth it. So Clip Punk, please don't ever come in my chat again. Please don't ever post me again, ever. Because she writes, it's Laura, Perplexed TC, Perplexed CPS. Clip Punk, go fuck yourself. Go have fun with your girl, Wendy V, and don't fucking come in my chat again. All right? Because you will be blocked. Because you really are a fucking asshole for saying that. But carry on with your badass self. This happened almost 5 years ago. Nothing came of it. People need to move the fuck on. Because I'm tired of fucking hearing it. I really am. Hey, Jason. There was no money that was taken out of it. There was no nothing. Hey, Fairy Tale. No money was exchanged in it. Nobody earned anything from it. It was almost 5 years ago. Get the fuck over it. Move on. And that's it.
Yes, you made the call not 5, 4 years ago. But NN and the rest of us didn't find out because you lied for 2 years. We all found out about a year and a half ago. It's never going away, Laura. Never.
So I'm really at my wit's end. Thank you, East Coast. And you've always been good to me. But I'm really at my wit's end with this shit. Like, it's done. It's been done for years. And the fact that certain people want to fucking keep saying it over and over and over, why? Like, why? Especially to new people. Like, okay, I made a mistake 5 years ago, 4 years ago. I'm sorry that you can't fucking get over it. It's ridiculous. Like, nobody around here has ever made a motherfucking mistake in their whole goddamn life. It's amazing. We're surrounded by perfect people. Did you know that? Everyone in this community is just picture perfect.